All right, some crypto news. Again, is it going away? We're going to crash harder. It's never coming back. Or are the good times right around the corner? And by right around the corner, naturally, it could mean, the corner might be a little longer than you might think in your brain. What does that mean? 2-3 months? No, maybe a year, 2 years, possibly. I don't know. But again, the amount of news coming out this year, positive for cryptos, is out of control. Cointelegraph.com. Major insurers take the plunge to underwrite risk in the crypto space. Big name insurers such as, you guessed it, guess who? AIG. Remember them? Allianz, Chubb, and XL Group are increasingly tailoring coverage options to protect businesses in the crypto space, Bloomberg has reported as of July 19th. Aon, a major insurance broker, claimed to occupy 50% of the crypto insurance market, told Bloomberg the firm is seeing more crypto-specific protections catering to the new industry. Another broker, Marsh & McLennan, said that 2018 has been brisk for crypto insurers, revealing that Marsh has now formed its first ever team dedicated to broker policies for blockchain startups. Are you starting to see, it's just a digital token, it's meaningless? And remember, hey, let's not forget about Doug Casey. Anyone remember that little propaganda video? I downloaded it, got a copy of it. 150 of the world's governments are getting together in July and they're going to ban cryptos. They're banning Bitcoin. Are you sure you're sure? So Doug Casey may be getting blasted because I've searched for some things online and some things, positive news, Doug Casey's site about cryptos, then negative, then positive, then negative. What the hell's going on over there? I think it's one of these things that, certain people in the industry, the former financial industry, don't know what the F is going on when it comes to cryptos. So they just spout out nonsense. It's tulip bubble and But actions speak louder than words. And the actions we're seeing, again, this year alone, holy moly. Actions, positive news. We're making an agreement here. We're doing this. We're going to regulate, SEC. We're going to most likely allow the ETF to come through for Bitcoin. And that's probably going to rocket the price of all cryptos. Of course, Bitcoin too. I've been asked lately, well, Joe, what about, should we all get out of like Litecoin or altcoins even and get ready to ride the blast off of Bitcoin? That's a strategy. Could be feasible. However, every other time Bitcoin has rocketed, what happens to the other coins? They skyrocket too. They skyrocket along with Bitcoin. Cliff I said it a million times. Rising tides raise all ships. So if rising tides raise all ships, then if Bitcoin does blast off, then so should the rest of the market. And again, we'll find other coins, altcoins that do better percentage-wise. All of a sudden, that one's up 50%. Bitcoin's only up 6% today. Could there be an initial blast off at some critical moment when it's announced the ETF is approved? Oh my God! But again, even if that happens and Bitcoin runs up, are the other coins going to run up? Because every time Bitcoin moves, one of my favorite coins, Litecoin, moves with it. So does Ethereum. So does many of the altcoins. So I honestly couldn't tell you one way or the other whether it would be a real good move, a bad move, to just go heavy into Bitcoin. Because here's the other side. What happens if by chance the ETF isn't approved? They need more time to look it over, whatever. There could be other events that cause the markets to go up. Markets as in the crypto market with the multiple coins. Got cause some of these other ones to shoot up, right? So what, you going to dump all that to just go heavy into Bitcoin? Again, if it all works out that way, do it, and hey, it worked out. But now you got all your eggs in one single basket. And for me, again, there's risk, reward, and all that stuff. And yeah, I like throwing some mud at the wall to see if it sticks, if you know what I mean. But I don't think I'd go all in on a single coin like that, I just got to have more. Again, my top holdings: Litecoin, Dizzybyte, Theta, all three of those. So notice I didn't say I have any Bitcoin in there. Now, there's been times where I would have Bitcoin, hold on for a while. Nah, it's not doing it. Let me trade out of it and get into some of the other coins. And for the longest time, that's been the case. Am I going to jump into a little bit of Bitcoin before, I think this ETF may, kick into gear, this announcement over? I got to be honest. I'm just feeling like, holding tight will be fine. Just hold tight. Everything will be fine. Because again, if you go back to December and you look at the market run up, it wasn't just Bitcoin. And then, and even though Bitcoin did it started with Bitcoin and Litecoin, but everything followed suit. We had some of the biggest rise in prices in January for all the altcoins. But even before that, before December, we were seeing Bitcoin lead the pack, and then a little bit of a sell-off, then the altcoins lead the pack. Then a sell-off, back into Bitcoin. And when I say Bitcoin, I also mean Ethereum and Litecoin, honestly. And we would see that pattern back and forth. So maybe we'll see a pattern like that again. The ETFs announced Bitcoin does a huge run-up. Profit taking happens, which then goes into the altcoins, and then those ride up. So if you wanted to try to play that move, not a bad move, but I can't advise you one way or the other because I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do. I think I might just sit tight. They're all going to a place I think we all know they're going to anyways. But, if you're trying to make every little thing count, you're going to have to take little risky moves. Let me get heavier into Bitcoin. ETF announcement. Oh, blast it off. Okay, I think it's at the top here. Let me sell off, go into the altcoins. Problem is, what if the altcoins run right up there with it? Well, then at that case, it doesn't matter if you got back into the altcoins either. It's basically flush as where you were, Anyway, something to think about. Again, good news. Insurance is now coming into the space. This is the kind of good news we want to see. Again, the SEC is worried mostly about all these ETFs that want to come forward with Bitcoin, make a Bitcoin ETF. Insurance, we don't have it. We can't really get any insurance. Okay, well, in that case, can't help you. We're going to deny. But I think things are going to change. Take care.